Mr. Jess, the chairman has rejected all the young men you presented to me.
But Prof, you specifically told me that the chairman said one of my sons will become the next general manager.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another movie review with Weather Rap TV. Today, I will be reviewing the movie Why from the stables of EVOM, written and directed by Shola Agboola. This movie, Why, is an adaptation of the biblical account of how God chose David ahead of his brothers as the new king of Israel, for anyone familiar with that story. Why generally points us to the reasons God chooses or doesn't choose people for his assignments. Many people want to be used by God, but the fact is that they are not usable. So, sometimes, rather than only asking God to use us, we also need Him to make us usable. Therefore, it's about us being in the right state to be used. God's choice of us is not about what we've accomplished in the flesh, it's about His call, and if we've become people after His heart. Elba, Abana, and Shalmin Jess had hearts corrupted by envy, anger, and unforgiveness, while Dave's was all about humility. A man after God's heart is that person who is like a child, one he can work on, someone he can take through different stages of growth, each level making the individual more responsible, which consequently evokes promotion. This is contrary to someone like Salu, played intelligently by Fisayo or Shola, who represented the biblical first king of Israel, a man who kind of rose to prominence overnight. Thus, he was unable to obey any of the two main instructions God gave him. He eventually lost the kingdom, and God instead chose David, who very likely wasn't even born at the time of Saul's rejection. This is why it is important for children of God to be patient as God does his work in their lives, because he's the one that knows what he's preparing us for. One fascinating thing about this movie is that the names used are actually from the Bible, but were anagrammed. Even the name of the heart disease is a result of innovative thinking, which will draw a smile from you each time you decipher modifications made to the names of the real-life characters, of which, of course, made the story easier to follow. Similarly, the opening credits embraced a bit of innovation by being spread across the first couple of scenes. The camera spans in some exchange of dialogue were quite impressive as well. The sound design in EVOM movies in recent times has constituted a quest for originality and propriety. In terms of characterization, I learned so much from Professor Smart Elkan, whose humility before God reflects vividly in his obedience to the chairman, chief executive officer. Obedience is key if we are to enjoy the peace that Jesus gives in this world in these last days. Dave's decision to remain at his duty post until the appointed time came also showed me the need for us to follow God and not move ahead of him. Finally, Why amazingly surpasses the real biblical story with its brilliant delivery of knowledge and wisdom and outstanding character of each cast. I believe you enjoyed today's movie review. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification button to our channel. Stay safe. Bye.